welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha if you are new. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today's video is going to be on motivation. And a fun fact about me is I tend to be a little bit obsessive or a lot obsessive, so I found that if I'm doing more than one thing in a video, I tend not to be so obsessive. So that brings me to my next point, is that people that have obsessive natures actually struggle with serotonin. This is why when you get up in the morning and you haven't had enough sleep and you really don't care about your dishes, but your brain kind of obsesses about things that aren't really that important. So I thought a fun fact would be to do my makeup while I am doing a video. So today's video is going to be on goals, and I thought that I would share some tips on how to set goals and a little bit about motivation. But really I didn't plan much of this video at all. So one of my main motivators for me personally, and I find with other people, is I don't really like the idea of structure. Well, I wouldn't say structure, but when I do things, it's kind of like I do it as I go, right? Because if I think about it too much, then I don't want to do it because it's too overwhelming for me. Like, it's too, like, the anticipation part of my brain just, like, goes off, right? So I found that I'm very interested in the metaphysical part of the brain, or the being. And the heart is actually composed of an intrinsic nervous system, right? And the heart has its own, basically, brain. So it has its own way of functioning and seeing the world, right? So one of the things that I found that is that the heart is made up of, it's more about life-giving. It's birthing things into your life, or kindling things and then making it available. It is basically the idea of the heart having a lot of compassion, and it is a way for its main goal is to connect and to expand, right? So that means that it's going to want to be around other people, it's going to really want to understand, and it's really going to want to be around like-minded things and to learn in a way that isn't so structured and analytical. So I had someone say that I tend to ask a lot of questions because I really would like to understand how people think and how the brain works and how the mind works. So I am a person that tries to be very heart-centered because it's something that's really important to me, and I also find that it would be really beneficial in our everyday society. So the main thing about if you are a person that wants to meet your goals and like to achieve them, very helpful that you're going to want to center your brain and your heart together, right? So your brain is responsible for logic systems, it's responsible for reason, problematic stuff. So if you have a goal, your chances of you having to do step by step to getting a process complete is going to be very high. But it's very helpful to have an intrinsic want to achieve this goal, right? So one of the things that I did I found is that if you're making a decision, it's very helpful to kind of put together your brain and your heart together, because it will feel much more of a fluid feeling, and it will feel, your brain is used to having a system, and when it goes out of the system, it's naturally going to kind of save energy, right? So what I found when making a decision that even is uncomfortable, I usually ask myself, is this something that I feel like doing? And my body will actually tell me if it feels like doing it based on a fear in my mind, or if it's based on a kind of like an unknowing. So usually if it's a yes, I'll feel like this expansive feeling, usually around like my stomach area, which is yes, I would like to continue this idea, but I'm a little bit scared due to the unknown, which is a completely normal response. So, if you are a person that wants to complete a goal, it's very helpful to add your brain and your heart together. So,